So if you've been following my vlogs, you'd know that I was meant to be doing a chili con carne today. However, I've not managed to get to the shops, so I'm going to swap it over for a jackfruit curry. So I'm going to put the rice on first. So all I do is 1 cup of rice, and it's basmati, and then 2 cups of water and a pinch of salt. Then I put the lid on, bring it to the boil, and then once it's boiled I'll turn the heat off and let the residual heat cook it for 20 minutes, and it should be perfect. So next we want to drain the jackfruit. So it's a tin jackfruit in water. I'm going to use half a tin. Drained and rinsed. And then I want half an onion. And I just want a squirt of fry light. And pop the onion in and just let that simmer away until it goes soft. Now for the spice mix, I use rubbish spoon, 2 teaspoons of mild curry powder and half a teaspoon of garam masala. Now add the spice mix to the onions. Coat the onions in the spice mix. And then I've had about 50 ml of water. And I'm just coming to the boil, so I'm going to put a simmer plate underneath. Turn it right down. Now the jackfruit looks a little bit like salmon. Let's tab more water. Now what I've done is just nicked about 1/3 of a cup of water from the rice that's just about to come to the boil. So that'll thicken this up a bit. So as soon as this comes to the boil, I'll add the rice water, because it's full of starch. Right, so I've got a courgette here. I'm just going to use a potato peeler and peel off some slices. I'm using a skewer. I'm just going to feed them onto the skewer. Now the reason I put them on the skewer is because I only have 2 hot plates. What I shall do is just pop these over the rice for the last few minutes and steam them. Okay, so I've added the rice water. And the rice has just started to come to the boil now. So I'll pop those just over there. Put the lid on. So it's starting to thicken now. As you can see, if I stop stirring, it's starting to boil around the edges. So obviously this is vegetarian because there's no meat in it. But if you don't fancy it, you could always just swap out the jackfruit for any meat that you prefer. So here I've got a orange chilli. I'm just going to do some thin strips just to put on top of the rice. I don't want the seeds because I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to heat. And if you like a hot curry, instead of the mild curry powder, you could add medium or hot. Okay, so the rice is done now. Just take those off for a moment. And you'll see the rice is perfectly cooked. Pack that in there. Now that's about half a cup in there. The other half a cup I'm going to make a rice pudding from. So I've just got a bowl here. So I'll turn that on the bowl. So then just add your courgettes to the side, and a little bit of chilli on the top of your rice if you like it. And there we are.